Hello, everybody. This is Daniel Cademan. I am taking some good advice. My parents, who I should listen to, says instead of bitching about what you don't have, be thankful for what you do have. So, I will give a tour of what I call Luke Room, my Star Wars collection, as in based off my favorite Star Wars character, Luke Skywalker. Luke Room, lukewarm. So, this is my apartment room. A little tapestry, a Santa Grogu. Of course, got the little handle. The back says, "Let the Wookiee in." Star Wars style of my actual name, not my name I go by, but my actual name. So, welcome in. And the good thing about this thing is I'm getting 2 new Star Wars items for my collection coming in on Monday from eBay. So this is some of my collection. A friend of mine, what's her name? My parents, Joanne. She got me a bunch of these bathroom characters of Star Wars. Now frames and things like on the paper walls, pretty cool. A Grogu poster from the Book of Boba Fett when Luke was training him, which shows the Mandalorian season 3 of how he learned to use it. A mask of the Grand Inquisitor. Got that at a thrift store. Was it? Yes, Salvation Army in Fulton. Just cheap, Power of the Force, box toys, got the half off from comic store. That was from Ollie's. This one came from Collectibles Glory for free when I was buying, Yoda thing. Artwork from what's this called? Fulton Fanfare in the past. Artwork I did myself. When my mother was a teacher, some child did that. That's just an item I have, but the rules. Artwork I did myself. Also artwork. I'm not the best artist, but I can try. My best friend Melissa Salazar did that. 501st Legion pamphlets, when I went to conventions. 501st Legion are a cosplay group for the bad guys, professional, top-notch, screen-accurate costumes. They're hard to get into. They've been around since '97, so around the time of the special editions. Garrison, person I met. That person, when I went to that convention, they didn't have on their costume, but they are a Jawa. I love Jawas. This is me at RockCon in 2018. RockCon 2018. I didn't have the double-edged lightsaber of Darth Maul, so I had the one of Anakin where it goes from blue to red. This was a while ago. Got rid of the costume. Even before I had a latex allergy, it was something else, the costume that caused an issue. This was me a few days after Christmas in 2021 with me as Chewbacca, my grandfather. He turned 89 recently. That's my dad. I'm taking the photo. Excellent photo, memory. Especially because I had to get rid of that costume because I was in the hot summer sun, or hot sun in general, for events for so long into time. It made you develop a latex allergy. So severe to have to use an EpiPen. Pretty extreme if you ask me. When Coca-Cola was a thing, there was promotions on. I got 2 of them. One from my work, Grofflo's, one from the 7-Eleven across the street. I've got the Imperial Shuttle, my Holy Grail piece, my most expensive collector's piece so far, except for that costume. But as a collector's piece so far, this is this one. Got it from Convergence. They were open. My friend Jason gave this one. It says the child before he was known as Grogu because people thought he was Baby Yoda, but it was actually Grogu. The best Yoda toy, we can talk and train, moves around, which I got in the Christmas of 2017 after it was discontinued. He just sits there. Action figure box in the old days, and Broken off lights are held to a 3D printed for a pool noodle lightsaber. A wooden lightsaber that was made by a friend, stylized by a friend. That gets more stuff. Professional quality like of Japan, like look like Jedi tunic, Jedi robe from a friend. Sith robe, got off eBay. Evan Coy let me have this because a few years ago when he was still in the comic store, I wanted a gift card at the Fulton Fanfare, and I bought this color-changing lightsaber with special effects and sound effects and somewhat battle ready. It's got a good balance. The colors still change color, but I had trouble with the sound effects. And turn off, it goes, "The resistance is dead. The war is over." And sometimes Ember's voice. Sequel era. It charges like a battery, used like a phone. Let's see. This one, it was already out, but it's put back in. I did a layaway on this from Haggerty's. I've done a lot of layaways from Haggerty's, mostly on my blades and stuff, but they got some Star Wars stuff in the past. A wooden porg, a friend of mine from my old church gave me from Disney World. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I got this from, Aces Up. In the South, when I visited the South a few years ago, got this from Cracker Barrel. Before they changed that theme, not even going to go there. Got this at El Church at from St. Chance's. Aces Up. Got that came from Rebels. Then I had another one until I like it of Darth Vader with red eyes, where it lights up, has the sound effects, but I got rid of them. Got that from Convergence. My brother-in-law gave me that one. Cool. Hobby Lobby. Got a tree a few years ago when I first moved in. Got the hat from Aces Up. Got some He-Man stuff. That's a crochet Yoda, which my brother gave me from someone. Cool stuff. Got these. And got the bucket from 25th Anniversary of Phantom Menace when I went. That's the cup. Oh, of course. That, Nintendo Switch with the stickers of R2-D2 given to me by a friend. Or that same art. Grogu. Hobby Lobby from a friend. Vanessa T-Bolt gave this to me last year. That's the original artwork from the special edition of the first film. Star Wars Later in New Hope. Wooden thing. I think that was Scott, my parents' name is Scott Garter. Yep. Professional artwork done by Emily Eva. Is also going to make me a suit of armor. A customized suit of armor on a budget, not used for fighting but be like cool costume wear, historical, but on a budget. Looks pretty cool. Foreign, smaller art of the original film. Original posters. A little light thing of Grogu. As you can see, I'm really into Grogu. A chess set from Amazon a few years ago, and I have no idea who gave me this. It was given to me as a mail as someone who knows like chess and Star Wars. It's been a mystery ever since. Always been a mystery. My entire Grogu collection. You're probably going to find this funny. One time, I had a Grogu bong. Not to actually smoke out of. If I don't smoke, don't do that stuff. It was just as a joke. It was to shock people and find it funny. I actually sold it because someone wanted it, and they offered me double the price because I gave it to them before they paid it off, so it was a trust thing. Wall. Then given to me, Grogu given to me. Stickers, bought that off of Rhonda, the janitor in my apartment building a few years ago. Got that from Convergence. Got these on sale from the what's a place called comic store a few years ago. This light switch, when Falcon, I did it myself with, a screwdriver with lightsaber on it. I know my kitchen's a little messy, but, got the popcorn maker, Got like a student old snow speeders, one more complete than the other. You know, old more modern toys. However, yeah, old toys. You know, friend gave me that one. Going somewhere. No, Greedo. Let's see. Oh yes, that's one that a friend, the staff member gave me. Gus. That was custom made by a friend. That old Yoda, the old Disney thing, the ears with Sorry if he was flung his game away. The ears, you know, put it on. Light side, dark side. Phantom Menace soundtrack, original movies before the special editions. Film viewer, the first film. Calls. It was a beard thing with Darth Vader. An 8-track tape doesn't work, probably, but no one knows. Trooper Importers. 90s toy because Orlando, the mess. A music album not as many Star Wars fans know about, but it came out in the 70s and they put it on modern on CD in like the 90s. Star Wars on the Galactic Funk by Mako. Pretty cool. As you can see, these are all the 90s toys from the first movie. Most of these I got in the comic store, and that one got for free when I was doing an event. And then, of course, one was from Ray was from the mall, and then Mando was from a thrift store. And no, you're gonna find that thrift store. No. The store's cool. The at still stable. Why is my phone getting fuzzy? Weird. That's better. The at. It does. Pretty dusty, but you know, times I could put figures in there. Check this out. It's got sound effects. The sound effects still working. Action figure case. My 2 of one. This is my current one. The Ewok Village playset, complete and near mint. Got it from Incursions when they were open. Originally, I was going to get with those, you know, Battletech, high-tech, not battery lightsabers they used to have at GameStop, but on Amazon of Luke's lightsaber. Dad helped me put the batteries in, brand new batteries, turned it on, and it was a dud. So instead of freaking out, I just decided to buy this. But let Mom buy it for me, then I gave the money back to her when I got the refund from Amazon. I got the figures, you know, modern figures may look cool. This is the Lily Letty Ewok. You can tell he's Lily Letty because he has a different accessory compared to Kenner. Fortunately, I lost him. Hope I can find him again. Scout Trooper, a little rider. That one I got from the thrift store. Modern Darth Vader. Chewbacca on there somewhere. Funko Pops. Gotta love them. Lightsaber screwdrivers. This is a customized toy I got off Etsy. You probably get the pun Chewbacca, Che Guevara. Black Series toys, different lens of Leia. You know. And of course a rare one. Slave Leia. She's no longer made, so no longer mass produced, so that's a cool one to have. For the real fans. Let's see, this is the Yoda holiday statue from like the Home Depot. But I got it from Larger Than Life. I mean, not Larger Than Life, I mean Convergence. The movies when thing of you know, Revenge of the Sith earlier this year, Rancor. Phantom Menace of, you know, both of the pod race. One was given to me for free from Collectibles Galore I bought myself online, you know. Old books of Star Wars, other books, cards, the large back in the box, the beat up box, and the play set with added figures of Hoth, signed, you know, General Giant of Ahsoka. Got at a convention in Albany a couple years ago. Cards, you know, 90s toy. That's not an original Blue Snaggle. That's only a repro. I'll get one eventually, hopefully. The original slave one, we call it a Starship, on carbonite, big solo, and small head solo. Even though those variants aren't, as more valuable, there's, original 12. Sand Speeder has original piece in it. Paper. X-Wing, Kubrick's, Jerry's old pieces, Old Anakin, the least value of the last 17. 3D printed figures got last year from, the farmer's market. And hopefully I can get some more stuff that are 3D printed next year from the same seller. Like maybe a customized helmet of Star Killer. Because she does helmets like that. She wants to do something like that. That's not 3D printed, but Cody, Commander Cody, the one who had first order of executing Order 66. And she wants to put one on with her consent of a Mandalorian helmet. Felt right. Bobblehead of a baseball player. Original Royal Guard. Reprinted. Pop-ups of lollipops. Other toys. A graded figure. I intend to get graded already like that. Kubrick's. Lego pieces. Nutcracker. Bank. Collector series. I had two others at one point. This area is considered Jabba's Palace themed. Because it's got the old characters, Jabba's Palace. Pruneface isn't there because Pruneface was not originally from there. He was actually a good guy. Excuse me. And that's my favorite around there, a Man. Last 17. I love him. He's a pretty cool, interesting character. Supposedly he helped the Mandalorian in the new movie coming up. See, unlike other bounty hunters, he doesn't use a blaster. He just uses a staff. He's a primitive dude. Max Rebo band without Max Rebo. My brain working. The, instruments. Oh, Weequay, not Weequay. That's not his name. That's his alien race. Looked online. Also got an expert friend. Orlando. I had one of his original, the same guy, with the accessory of cloth covering, but I gave that one away. Fortuna, Jabba's Palace, complete. It used to be in mint condition, but still in very good condition, or good condition. And let's see. Of course, got, the 90s Slave Leia. That, a friend gave me that one. And the Ben Cooper costume from Halloween, cheesy. Bootleg figures, 2 Russian, 2 Mexican, 1 Polish. Modern toys, also some casing that put over some old vintage toys from the 80s of Admiral Akbar. It's a trap! Other toys of Ewoks. A statue from an old toy, an old gave me a few years ago, with an added on mask from Spirit Halloween. I'll get the more higher quality ones next year. It's off, I'll get some more money. Modern cardboard cutout my grandma gave me for her birthday a few years ago. Tatooine from Hobby Lobby. This one I got at my local thrift store. Got this at the comic store for a free comic day / Star Wars Day in 2019. Poster. Again, friend gave me this one. It's a lamp. Posters of the original movies, the Lafrane one, friend gave me that one. Other cool ones. Those Keurigs, friend gave that one. Let's see. More, originals and prequels. It's Polish, Hungarian, some foreign country of Empire Strikes Back. Other cool stuff. This helmet. Colin Sampson let me have that one. Bubbles. Those Birking vintage Carol glasses. A friend of mine gave me that to me in the pandemic when in 2020. I got a package in the mail when I was living at my parents' house. And they were saying, I've had this in my ear for many years, so I think you'd like this. Little thing, got from the certificate, got the authenticity, got from the on layaway, on discount from the Aces Up. Figures. Papa Bond, a Walrus Man, bigger one. Took his arm off, original box, but it was already taken out. A blueprint of the Millennium Falcon with the heads of the Millennium Falcon. I had the other ones of the Tusken Raider, and of course Luke. Had this one, got it back. Lightsaber toys. A 3D printed hilt. of course, based off the first 12, the taller ones. I get more. That's one of the helmet trooper of like from Spirit Halloween, the not full face one in the box, but other ones. 98 of Palpatine, prequel Shock T, Iridium Digital Falcon, old toys, digital hand puppet of Yoda, the 40th anniversary of the Jawa. Took me 8 years before I could get that. You can tell who these guys are if you know Star Wars enough. Funko Pops in the box. Mr. Potato Head toys, hard to see. A model I've been working on that I haven't worked on in a while. The 3D batteries of like originals and prequels during the Revenge of the Sith. Partially built, of second Death Star. I'm gonna leave that one. Got some, blankets, plush toys, just cute little things. Shirts galore. I've had multiple shirts throughout the years. And here, I've got the Chewbacca sound. Got that from the thrift store. Other toys, Darth Vader's. It's hard to see with the lighting because when I get too close, it doesn't look very good. A vintage Ewok, Jawa, old Grogu toy. This is why am I gonna get some lighting? A vintage R2D2 of the pop-up version, a full-grown toy I got at a estate sale earlier this year in June. Sorry, it's a little dark, but don't know how to light this one. Anything else of Star Wars in here? Nope. No. Other things I could show you, of course. Original box, and of course the original helmet of Luke's X-Wing from the Black Series, which I got last year for Christmas. Is a one big gift that everyone chipped in on. Pretty cool gift. I give it a 5 out of 5. I didn't even have to put batteries in for the Express Electronics. I loved it. Still love it to this day. And this is my bathroom. It's not too dirty, so got some cologne. Use the Force. Got a bathroom sign out there. Got a 3D printed, toilet paper for a lightsaber, Darth Vader, blanket, towels, paper towel, I used to have little Grogu's on there, but general themes. Sith or stand, and then wash your hands. The good thing is, this bathroom isn't too dirty. It's nice and tidy. Not ultra clean, but doesn't look filthy, Want to make it look presentable for people. So, and a keychain from my parents' house with a little axolotl. And so this is my collection for now. I'm getting 2 more pieces coming in on Monday, and it'll continue to grow. Just gotta keep working on it, but for now, this is what I've got.